Alright, so I'm making a hanger for a roasting pan inside of a blind corner cabinet, and I took some measurements off of the pan. Here are the still images. Not great, but you get the idea. I measured the distance from the handle to the edge, which is actually the top of the pan, and about the width that I could hold is about 2 inches. And this is a 1-inch grid graph paper. I'm going to cut this out of a 2x4, so this is your 3.5 inches with a rough 45-degree angle just to apply some support at the bottom and at the top. I'm going to cut this in and give myself about 2 inches for the handle to slide over. I think I only need about 1.5 inches. I'm going to put a small bump at the end just to keep it from sliding off. And I'm going to keep the width of the 2x4, which is only 1.5 inches, and that should give me adequate surface area for the handle to hang on there. I think I had originally estimated about 2 inches, but if I cut it out of a piece of scrap 2x4, the 1.5 inches worked just fine. So to get past some of the boring bits, I laid out my rough sketch on the wood, which was crooked. I adjusted the fence to try to make some really slick single cuts, and that didn't work because the bump got in the way. So I did finally get the stuff cut out. It was not pretty. I did a little overcut, cleaned it up with a wood rasp, a little sanding on the disc sander, and then was able to call it complete. I did orient the board to give me the most strength before I started cutting. After I cleaned it up, I took it over to the drill press and added a couple of holes to attach it to the cabinet. Those holes went in at a bit of an angle toward the center line of the horizontal member of the bracket. Alright, so there's the drawing. There's the part. Pretty close to the same size. I did improvise a little bit, but there they are. Now I'm going to go screw it in. Potentially one of the weakest spots would be the holes where the screws went in, but since I drilled them in at an angle, they weren't following the grain completely. And I also over-drilled the holes so that the screws didn't actually bite into the wood of the bracket. They only bit into the cabinet itself. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.